All right, I'm just gonna need a minute. I am running behind. Shocker. I'm shocked. Shocked. Not that shocked. Just getting going here. Give me just a quick second. Hey, how's it going? All right. Man, I was rush, had a lot of stuff going on, and I'm like trying to make sure that I don't forget anything. I have everything I need. Settling in for an 8-hour live stream. Connection's good. Settings are ready. I hit record. I did. All right. Whew. I've had a crazy weekend so far, and it's like not even half over. Yeah, we gotta change this. I think the rest of this is okay. All right, so a funny thing happened. Somehow, Palpatine returned. Somehow, between stream 29 complete and stream 30 complete, I accidentally turned on advanced game settings in my legit like playthrough. I had them turned on purpose with my testing, right? I was doing some testing videos, or not videos, testing saves, the packager test, that test bench that I used. I had them turned on. Somehow, I don't know, maybe it was when my computer crashed, or when the game crashed and I reloaded it, and maybe I just did it without thinking, or maybe there was a bug, I don't know, but for whatever reason, advanced game settings are now enabled on our main save. So it is what it is. I'm not going to use it during the playthrough, really. You know, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I might use it for some things, but we'll see how it goes. I might use flying to help me build some of the really hard things to build that I'm going to do. Maybe. But we'll see. Yeah, free power. That's kind of the problem. Like, you've already illustrated the problem with advanced game settings, right? Like, now that it's on, you know, you're like, let's use it. Okay, so let's see. Get my screen just right. I think we're ready to get started. So, welcome to Livestream 30 and VOD. No, Livestream. Let's start that over. Welcome to Livestream and VOD 31. So this is where we're at, right in front of us. This is our modular factory construction using blueprints, and we have a big chunk of it done, and we're gonna work on getting that completed as much as we can over the next 8 hours tonight. So part one, will be 4 hours, and part 2 will be another 4 hours roughly. So we'll see what we can get done. Let's just go ahead and jump right in. This is what we got, and I'm actually I love this network of catwalks. We're a little dark here. Let's turn this on. That's another thing we got to get done today. We got to get these lights in. Right, we're gonna get some lights up here on this tall ceiling. One thing I think, let's do it. We're doing a quick little tour. Basically, just really quickly, we have 4 groups, right? We have 4 train lines. We have 4 groups, and those trains need a certain amount of water bottles, and that happens with 14 of these groups, or 14s of these blueprints. Okay, well, I have them labeled, right? A14. There's A1. Okay, A goes down there and comes back. Okay, this is group A. Okay, group B is mirrored over here, the other 14, and then C is these 14 right in this row. And so we have 3 out of the 4 groups on this floor. And then, I mean, actually, group A happens to be the yellow lights there because I have power. I have power turned on to them and hooked up to them. So now let's run over and take a look at our floor that we're working on for group D. And D is we've got a logistics floor here, and then D is gonna come in on this floor. And this will be the next 14, or the last 14. And then up there, we're gonna put the industrial fluid storages that are gonna be our gravity-fed liquid or water for all of these blueprints and machines. So that's kind of what we have going. And we're just gonna see how well we can do. Now, one thing I was not happy with last stream. How far back in your saves is advanced game settings off? It happened in the last stream, Oaken. I don't know how. I think I just mindlessly clicked it on or something. I'm not sure, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It'll be okay. It's slightly irritating, but it is what it is. You play with the bull and you get the horns sometimes. So, okay. One thing I was not happy with is this got really messy in here. It was kind of a perfect storm of a bunch of stuff. We kind of ran out of space because the blueprint that we needed was only left us with this much. You know, even though I gave us like a crap ton of floor space, right? I gave us all of this, and then we ended up in a portion of it only having like this much space. So it caused kind of we got jammed up in here. Now, I'm not gonna redo it, okay? But I learned kind of, we have a unique problem here, okay? This input for the empty canisters, okay, this is the empty canister input for our blueprint up above. What we need, it needs to be full. Okay, a full well, it's not full, it needs to be full, but it's not 780, it's 580. Okay, it's going to be eating 580, but where the canisters come in right here is full 780 belts. So we have 10 780 belts, okay, that need to be fed into 14. Remember, there's 14 in each section. 14 580 inputs. Okay, and so what I've done is here's the first 780. It goes in here, smart splitter. Okay, it fills up into the very first blueprint. Okay, great. Well, that means that left over in this belt is 280 because 580 is being eaten up there. Okay, well, 280 ain't gonna fly for the next one because it needs 580. And so that means we have to like fill in with the next 780 belt of canisters right here. We have to fill it in, okay? And then it just kind of cascades that, right? It fills in and then it empties out 580 and then there's 200 left and then it fills in and then now we have 780 and then it empties out 580 and then it fills in, right? And it goes all the way down, right? And so then we have this kind of like sort of cascading, you know, inputs, right? Well, I had to, building this by hand was a pain in the ass. It took forever. It's messy. It's big. And, oh, what floor is that? It looks so smooth. This is the, coated concrete. It's coated concrete. Coated concrete foundation. But also one thing that maybe makes it look smooth is I have Lumen on in update 8. So that could be affecting it. Okay, so it took forever. I didn't like necessarily the outcome. It definitely doesn't look good, and it had a lot of space, and it took a lot of space, and most importantly, okay, we have to do this 3 more times. And you know me, now come on, let's do it together, guys. What did I use to fix this problem? I know that you can figure this out. Come on, how did I solve this problem? I built a blueprint. Actually, I built 3. So between our, let me find, I need a lot of open space. Let's go up. Let's use this space up that we to demonstrate before we build. It turned into a factory floor. Yeah, this will work. So really quick, skinny music. Just so that you know, just my disclaimer, I'm building insanely, like I'm way overbuilding. You do not need to build anything like what I'm building to play the game or to beat the game. I could have beat the game a long time ago. All right. Don't think that because I built this insanity that you have to build this insanity. Okay. So I just want to make that clear. I'm just kind of getting some of this stuff out of the way. So I can show you guys what I built. Really? How does this, none of this have power? There. All right. And I bet you that I'm going to have to, yeah. So I got to add a category here. This is going to be decompressors. Decompressor? There's no way that's right. Decompressor. Okay, I think I just had an extra O. And this is these are our compressors. I'm spoilering us right now. So we already built the compressor last time, and now we have something that I'm calling a decompressor, which, if you think about it, that's exactly what I did, what I explained. Let's do start. No, stop it. Do mid. Okay, and then supply changes. Okay, so we talked about in last VOD taking not full belts and compressing them down to 780 full belts. Okay, that's this blueprint that we built, right? This guy right here. Okay, we built him and we've used him. Well, there's 4 of him and we need him because it takes the 580 water bottles. It takes the 580 water bottles per line that come out of each of the one of each 14 blueprints that we made, and it jams them down into 780 water bottles so that they can be loaded on the train. 780 water bottles per minute so they can be loaded on the train. We need the reverse now, okay? Because we're getting empty canisters that come off the train at 780, but they need to go into the blueprints at 580. It's literally the exact opposite. And I figured since the compressor, the one direction is a compressor, then this direction is a decompressor. So let me show you what I built. And this is basically exactly what I have on that other floor. It just was big and bulky, okay? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? While I talk about this, I didn't label this, I didn't finish it. So we're gonna kind of, it's built, he's ready to rock. I just want to kind of, every time I just freaking love that sound. Don't have enough resources. Well, guess it's time to use the advanced game settings. No, I'm just kidding. All I want to really quickly do is throw some labels on here so that it's easier to see what's happening, and then we'll save it, and then we'll do the same to the medium, to the mid, and the end, and then by the time we're done, we'll have a really good understanding of how this works. And you don't have to watch me build it and design it and test it for 2 hours. I've already done that. All I need to do is label it. Let's read a little bit. Okay. Coated concrete. Yep. Okay. I'm only on phase 3. Oh yeah, we talked about that. Nice. Oil is where it starts to get tricky. Ken's early VODs are full of great tips. Thanks. Yeah. Really great. Aluminum advice. Yeah, I think the aluminum throws people for a loop. Don't let it. Just take your time. It's not as hard as it seems. Build all the insanity you can handle. Right. A condenser. Oh, sick kin. So tight. Okay. Yeah, a condenser. Well, maybe it's called a condenser, but I think it should be called a decompressor, which I've already made this joke, but what's going on? My buttons aren't working. There we go. I don't know why it does that sometimes. All right, let's... Anyway, I've already made this joke, but I need one of those for my back. A decompressor. I actually do have one. Do we like this? I think we like this. I think we can handle this. Let's make sure, because we got to put some on this side. Yeah, that looks great. Okay, so we're gonna go with really simple, nothing fancy, but labels I have found, they really save you a lot of time in the long run. But you're not going to be in, you're going to be out. I'm not going to worry about numbering them. They are what they are. Okay, autosave. Advanced game settings turn me to the dark side, right? Okay, so really quickly, these are all inputs. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they basically get jammed in to this line, and this line is going to have all the outputs. It's exactly the same thing that we did in our subfloor. Okay, it's just done with a lot less space and a lot more organization. Okay, so we have an output here. And then in our case, we know that this output is going to be 580. Okay. And then we have a merger and an input from the next input. Okay. This is set up so that write takes everything and it overflows forward. So we know that at this point, that's going to be 200. Then 580 will come in, making this 780 right there. And then we'll be able to go out again to the next blueprint. That'll eat 580 out of the 780. It'll be 200. We bring it in, right, and blah, 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 all the way down the line. It's the same crap. So I just want to get, nope, that's not an output. That's a merger. I just want to get these labels in so that I really don't have to stop and think and happen to my power. Right, and have to like remember how this works and stuff. I just want the labels do my thinking for me. Really what I want is current kin, right? Like today kin, now kin, because right now current kin understands how this works, but future kin will not. So it's up to current kin to provide the information, to send this information into the future to future kin, so that future kin doesn't have to remember. Because let's be honest, he will not. He's kind of a dumbass, actually. Okay. No! Okay, I think that's good enough. So that I can know what the hell is going on. Let's go ahead and get the parts we need. I don't want to have to run out. Go grab these parts so that we can get our work done. If you're relatively new, this is where I have all of my goodies. New to the channel. Do we have plastic turned on? Where are you, plastic? Okay, it's turned on. It's just slow. Oh, I need reinforced arm plate. Okay. Sorry. Back to what we were doing. All right, let's build this thing. We have enough, as much room as we need. All right, so this is the first blueprint, and now let's go ahead and load up. That's start. Let's go ahead and load mid. All right, now we don't have any more inputs. Basically, this continues the line or the idea, but we do have outputs that we need to be labeled. So I don't think there's any more inputs at all. Now, the other thing is that we need this exact same setup, not just on this factory. We're gonna need this same setup in reverse where we're taking all of these water bottles with the trains, right? So I won't just build this 3 times today, this blueprint. I'm gonna build it, no, I'm gonna build it a bunch of times, right? Over at the other location. All right, let's save this. Okay, cool. Now let's build him. All right, so really, technically, they need to just jam in there right next to each other, but I mean, you could provide some space, right? They're just gonna be, we just gotta connect them with belts. Basically, all of these need to be connected. And I ran out of power. All right, so that's mid. Okay. And now we just need the final piece of the puzzle, which is end. And then similarly, we need to make these. Now the cool part is, like any good blueprint should, these are kind of mixable and there can be basically, let's see, this guy, yeah. This last one, he's a twofer. See kind of how this works, like it comes in and it filters down through here down to the end. So anyway, it's pretty cool. Let's see. I think we just need to save. All right, so these two have to be built, right? That one and that one. Now, I could put an end on this, an end piece to cap this off, right? But I could also build another start. We don't really have the room, but right, and I could just make, I could make it go forever. Okay. I need power. Right, and then I could do 2 mids, right? And then I could do a bunch of ends. Anyway, we don't need that though, so I'm not going to, but I'm just saying that this, I tried to think of this design so that it would work for more than just 580 out of here, right? Like what if only 200 is coming out of here instead of 580? You need it to be kind of longer, if that makes sense. Oh no. Forgot to put actually do the sign. That's okay. Let me read a little chat. 18 viewers, only 6 likes. Well, there's 12 likes now. Good job, guys. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. So you don't have to place and delete posts. Maybe add the sign together blueprint. I mean, some of that stuff is, it's not worth doing a blueprint for, but I hear what you're saying. Hey, Mikey. Have I unlocked all? I did unlock the potential item slots. Are you talking about the inventory slots that you get from the hard drives. If you are, I did unlock those. Didn't stack them to make the one blueprint. Howdy, didn't know YouTube chat. Yeah, it was as active as Twitch. It can be. Well, when Mikey's in here, it is. Okay, so I'm about done sort of demonstrating this because we're gonna be using this. Oh, and these two pieces, they just have to be connected. Now we're gonna be doing. We actually, so this is 8 inputs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We actually need 10, right? So we're probably gonna build a little makeshift add-on. I could do the giant blueprints, but we're just gonna by hand add on kind of a little bit more of this pyramid. Does that make sense, right? We're gonna, instead of doing the 8, we're just gonna do 2 more, but not here. We're done. I put the labels in that I wanted. We're done messing around. Let's get to, and I've showed you guys how it works. I want to put these in. I'm actually not even sure we're ready for that yet, but maybe we just do it. There we go. Let's see what we really need to do next. Daylight savings is tomorrow. Is it really? Gross. Wait, hold on. It's gonna happen while I'm live streaming. Does that mean, let me think. It's fall backwards, right? So that means that it's actually not, oh, it means I'm gonna get an extra hour, right? Instead of it being 5 o'clock in the morning when I stop, it'll be 4 o'clock. Yeah, something like that. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry too much about it right now. My brain is elsewhere. All right, so honestly, I think we are ready to do all of these hookups because the machines are in. These machines are in. Okay, and I think what I want to do first is actually the canisters, because we're gonna do the canisters on the ground. So it's gonna be a little funky. We've already done group A. That's what all this is. And it was kind of janky, but we were learning. And now we're gonna do the other 3, and the other 3 are gonna look a lot better. But if I was doing my own save and not live streaming, I might delete it all so they all matched. But I'm not gonna stress about that. I don't know, maybe I always say this, but maybe I'll do that in a members only stream. But I'm not gonna stress about it now. Okay, so what's first? We need to put in a ton of floor holes. And we need to put in the floor holes here. So we're gonna floor hole. And then we're gonna input. And I think I'm just gonna go row to row and see if we can just knock these out. Why autosave? Why? Speaking of which, for you American people, yeah, okay. Well, Mike, thanks for asking. I feel like there should be an end game ability to unlock 18 item slots or something. Not too many, it takes away from the experience. Extra hour. Well, I don't have to. Yeah, okay, perfect. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, that's that. Let's go down to the end of this row and let's put these in. It'd be faster if I didn't fly. Nope, I've already messed it up. Flying for me. I have not even started editing the episode that it's supposed to come out Monday. I'm gonna be doing this for 8 hours, and then I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna get up and all day Sunday work on it, but I don't know, I might not get it out till Tuesday. It's craziness, craziness. So we're just putting in these hookups so that we know where this stuff is gonna go. I think these hookups are in. Yeah, okay. Perfect. This was A. These are all in. Did I do this whole row already? Going fast. I think we have to do this other half of row. So those are the outputs, right? Those are the water bottles themselves. We'll do those afterwards. But I gotta do these. Where do we stop? Stop right here. Oopsie. Okay, cool. And we're basically already almost done with this. I really want to get all of this, the machines in and all of the logistics done today. I would really love to actually start running the water, like the inputs. And when I said logistics, I meant everything but the water. Like, I definitely want to see if we can do that. Okay, that's done. So we should have all, what, 14 times 3 floor holes in. Okay, there should be 14 starting here, 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and then those are the same 6 plus 7, 8. 6 plus 8 is 14. Okay, great. That's the first 14. The second 14 starts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then we should, that's the first 7. And then the second 7 should start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. So those are the 28 floor holes that we need to stick all of this into. Now, let's decide, and I think I already know what I want to do. I want to do some cool stuff. So, yeah, we got to get water bottles and empty canisters through this floor up through here. Okay. Yeah. 10 coming up and 28 coming down. No, 14 coming down. 10 going up and 14 coming down. And I'm thinking that we lean into it and we make this really cool Yes, we're going to. And I think it requires a little bit of planning. Because what we do will affect what we're doing now. So we need to plan, and then we'll know what we can do with the rest of this. So first of all, let's change this. I want to build around this. Maybe this little bro. Oh, look at that. All right, nice. Now, that means we can't build that there. Oh no, he's too short. Not good. Okay. All right. Then this is why we're here, Meg. So if we cut it in half, what did I say? I said 14 and 10, so that would be 17. Four, 6, that 10. And one more little bro hand here. All right, that looks a little imperfect. Let's go ahead and extend this down. Then we'll just do this way. And we'll just do that for now, but I might change it. Okay, so that should be 17. Let's see. May you do a quick scenic cruise around the tower? It would be cool to see all the progress you've done from a distance. Okay. Yeah. Let me finish this. So I get it out of my head, because I gotta take advantage of when I'm lucid. like when I actually can see what I'm trying to do. Let's count those. I didn't count because duck. $14. $15, $16, $17. Yeah, I mean, basically, you know what? I mean, look, we've already sort of, it hasn't been very long and I'm already using it. but I am not going to use it for production. But, you know, showing you guys how things look. Yeah, for sure. Turn on flight mode. It's been how long? It's been less than an hour, and I've already used it. So this is what she looks like. And she looks pretty cool. Somebody mentioned in the comments that it looks like Darth Vader's helmet, which I agree, it kind of does. So we'll definitely get those walls up, you know, after we kind of finish the inside of the factory. We're actually shockingly close. Oh, we gotta we'll clean that stuff up. Some of our flooring is poking through the back end there. And then there's a bunch of wires back there. We'll clean that up. Already cheating, I know. And then up here is where we're gonna build our industrial fluid buffers. But, yep. There you go, there's your scenic tour. Request granted. All right. Turn this off. Okay. Don't want to get accidentally sucked through a hole. Now, let's go ahead and put in these floor holes. That's 10. Let's see. So out of 17, it's gonna be, oh no, I'm wrong. I made a mistake. I did too many. It's not 17, I'm dumb. It's 12. Okay, because it's 10 and 14, which is 24 divided by 2 is 12. Yeah, I have 5 too many here. I counted the 10 twice. It's a good start, boys. Okay, so what directions are which? I'm thinking, how could we do this? We need 5 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost. What if we doubled in the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not really. Maybe we just do. Oh, maybe we do. Okay, I know what we're gonna do. I have some bad advice that will wake you up. Go find a corner of a desk or something and kick it with your pinky toe. That's great. Glad to catch a bit of a live stream. It's 5 a.m. here. Yep. Okay. All right, let's do first 5. Well, we'll do first 5 and then second 7. And then first 5 and second 7. And okay, what directions do they need to go? Okay, this is right. These are the canisters. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, now we reverse. And this is going to be the water bottles. Canisters up, water bottles down. All right, let's go ahead since I have that direction in. Oh, well, no, I lied. I'm not gonna do that. Change the direction. Put in the first 5. Now! Yeah, canisters up. All right, and that's right. So we need to build only 12. 2. Oh! All right. And then we got to delete the 5 off of the end. Okay. All clad aluminum sheets. We're using a lot of those tonight. I picked up a bunch of stuff that I like didn't end up. I mean, I guess I will need it, so I'll hold on to it. Just jumped the gun a little. Shocker. Common problem with men my age. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, now we reverse. And this is going to be the water bottles down. All right. Cool. And this should look really, really sick. All right, now, the reason that I wanted to do that right now is because, well, so that's good to know. Oh, no, that's fine. Okay, so this is gonna go here. And is that gonna be in the way? I mean, no, so we're okay. All right, let's get these in. And then as long as I start at the top, it should auto fix the direction for me. but not that direction. There we go. See, so it switched directions. Okay, cool. Yep, and that fits, and this one fits. Great. As soon as it's done, I will show you guys why we needed to do this right now. And it doesn't really matter, right? Because like we have to do it, so. And the reason really is because I needed to, oh my God, I gotta do it again. I needed to figure out, no, we don't. Yeah, okay. I needed to figure out which bank is going to that higher floor. Okay, so, and it's definitely going to be this one because I made the cascading, like, I need a hole. Here's a hole. You know, I made the cascading wall of goodies on this side. And so it makes the most sense that this bank is gonna go up. So let's go ahead and put in all of these. Not in, we need out. And actually, I feel like what did I do already over here? I cannot wait to see all of these belts be full. It's gonna be great. All right, so I got it close enough to where there was no rubber showing. That looks good to me. Okay, cool. And these are what goes into our train station. So for us, specifically, we have the empty canisters. Oh. Oh my God. You know, because we already did the water bottles, right? Those are the ones going on along the floor, and then the canisters are gonna go straight up. Huh. All right. Yeah, it looks good to me. What is that? Right on the line? Yeah, it's right on the line. See if I can remember that. That sucks. We need to clear out some space in our inventory. Let's see. What do you guys? What trash are you guys talking right now? Let's put some of these back. I guess we are full, so. Let's see. The autosave is strong. Yeah. Real life factory building tomorrow. Okay, yo, sorry. Yeah, later, Gay or Oaken. Yep. The song's catchy. One is facing the wrong way. One is facing the wrong way. No. I don't think any of these. I don't think they can face the wrong way, or they wouldn't have snapped in. I'm not sure if you're talking about this or something else. But maybe I fixed it. Maybe I didn't. All right, I'm not even gonna read that one, Mikey. That was horrifying. Okay, cool, that one's done. And we've already we did this row last time, so we just have one more row. And then we're on to the next problem. And I bet you it's moving along one each time. Yeah. One more. All right. 2 floors above. You mean in here somewhere? You mean here? Oh, I see it. Teamwork. Okay. Nice. What's next? An autosave, and I need a drink so I can think for a second. All right, autosave is complete. Thinking is complete. Let's see. All right, so this bank here of 10 is gonna go to this set of 14. Okay, remember we have A, B, C, and then those take us to D. All right, we've already hooked up A. These went to A. So this row of 10 went to A. This one's gonna go to B. That one's gonna go to C. And that one's gonna go to D. Makes sense. We'll just put it in line. Just great. So this one is gonna go to B. And B is very much this way. Two rows. 1, 2. And then rows 3 and 4 after a big space. Good, good. That's all C. Okay, great. Now it's time to use our blueprint. But I'm wondering, it might be better. No, we'll use him here. I think this works. What happened? Oh, I resaved it. That's what happened. Start. I think we need more space. Here's our first one. Let's just go ahead and put it all the way down here. No. Changed my mind. All right, now mid. And then I'm gonna leave a space so that it doesn't need to be there, but I'm gonna do that, just so that I know where the blueprint kind of stops. And then end. Okay. Well, crap. I'm gonna move it again. Sorry, sorry guys. So here's what I'm thinking. So this is the end, okay? And there's 10. So that means there's 8 from here forward. And remember, there's 8 inputs here. Yes. So really, this guy goes in right there. Boom, that's the first one, and then that's the second one. I think this is the spot. Waiting for that. Two to go. And then we'll move the other 2 pieces of the blueprint. Okay. I'm already liking this a lot better than this haphazard garbage that we did last time. All right, Mikey. I know you're probably already gone. I always hate that. Like, by the time I see what you got, like, that you guys are leaving, you're already gone. Okay, let's get rid of these and let's move them up. Let's just go ahead and take them right up there. Before we put an end, let's make sure this is gonna work. In reality, this guy should go here. What are we gonna, he's gonna clip inside himself is what's gonna happen. Then what if Okay, that should work. We gotta go. Built that too close. Okay. And then copy, paste, paste, paste. All right, well, that one got a little funky, but I think he's okay. That's it. Let's connect the two of them together. Great. Now we just gotta put the end on. Okay. Yeah, those are done. Now, let's take them out of here. Do we go against the ceiling? Probably not, because I want to leave room for the water bottles. Yeah, it's overbuilt a little bit. It's overbuilt because for 580, the difference between 780 and 580 isn't very much. And so it actually doesn't need this many. But if I just build one, then it handles more situations. Like if I overbuild it, then it handles more situations than just the one that we're using it for today. But in reality, this is exactly what I built over here. They're all spread out over here. I mean, look at them all. I mean, there's a splitter merger, right? And then I add, and then there's a bunch over here, right? And then a bunch more here. And they're all, it's the same. I did the same thing. It's just, I jammed them into a tighter area, giggity, over there. Right, here's a bunch more of them, and then there's a ton more right when you come out of here. Like, look at all these. I mean, this is actually what it looks like, right? It's that tapering triangular shape, so it's the same amount. It's just they're all together now instead of spread all over the effing place. So now what are we gonna do? I think we are gonna we're gonna start hooking them up. So we need 14. Make sure we have 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, of course, we only have 13. So we have to add one off the end here. I mean, because of course it has to be that way, right? Put this merger here. Okay. Nope. Let's try that again, shall we? Copy, paste. Okay, and then I think this last merger, he can do this. We just needed to add one more row. Crap, I gotta add. It never ends. I could have just added the middle. That one's off. Yeah, it was just the one, I think. And then like that. All right, I already put his in. And now I think just a bunch of freaking murders. I just got unlucky that this amount didn't. Oh, mergers don't go into splitters like that. You go forward and they. Okay. Okay, now we have our 14. And I think all I'm gonna do is okay, let's try that again. All right, and now all we got to do is run those 14 outputs to these 14 inputs. The real trick is going to be the height. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Yeah. but I don't want to be crappy. Can we do 1, 2? I don't want to be crappy, and then I proceed to be crappy. 1, 2. I swear that wire is giving me so many problems. Okay, there's one. And then I think we went down 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, so let's pull all those down. There's 2. First 2. Let's see, he's gonna go to that one. Then he's gonna go to this one, so let's turn him here. 1, 2, nope, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. And then he's gonna go here. 1, 2, 3. He's actually probably gonna go there. Nice. Nice. And the rest of these are gonna face this direction. 1, 2, 3. Well, at least these first 2 are. And these are probably all gonna face this direction. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And remember, every time we do one of these hookups, we're actually connecting 10 packagers, right? Because each blueprint, this is an input for 10 packagers. So that's the modular part of this. You know, we're basically cutting, you know, we multiplied our work efficiency by 10. Oh, and I see some chat. Hi, just found your channel and saw your video on the sorter and storage for remote use. Oh yeah, cool. I'm glad you you caught it. I am making use of that in the save currently. Okay, so basically all of these lifts are built, and then all of these lifts are built. Now we just have to connect them in a way that doesn't make the more OCD of you want to shut off my channel. I think we can do that. I don't know why that has yet to work yet. Okay. One, 2. Okay, will you please just work? Thank you. You were listening. Now this one's a little funky town. He's gonna come down. Will he go in? 1, 2, 3. He might go in. Or it's gonna be, yeah, it's off by 1. Look at that. So lame. Bad luck. Okay, that works. And who's next? Who's next? You decide. Nice, gonna watch the series from the start. Need to get my mind off the outside. Cat, okay, that passed yesterday. Yeah, that sucks. Well, that's what video games are for. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? For that funky one, if you put the belt in first and connect a lift to it, the rubber extension piece is shorter. Ooh. Hear what you're saying, and I think I like it. I do that all the time. I just didn't do it. Didn't do it for this one. I actually haven't used it this way. Nope, 2. Really just easier to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh no, I missed. Okay. 1, 2. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? Yeah, it clicked in. I mean, it kind of looks a little... not the best, I guess. But I'm gonna quit messing around with it. I think that's what you were saying. And I'm fairly certain that this... yeah, it's clicking. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's clicking. I mean, at least we get a straight belt that way. I'm good with it. That's a nice trick to keep in mind. So this one, I don't want to clip through this. So we're gonna turn. One, 2, and then autosave is coming. Autosave. All right, and then I want to make it in the middle. So right there is good. And then he's gonna be here. He's gonna be in the middle there, and here, So I think right here. Is that right? Yeah, looks good. Nice, nice. The middle, then not in the middle. I want to say here. Was I right? I was right. One, two, three. Yeah, it looks a bit funky, but at least it's straight belt. Yep. Yeah, no worries. I got you. I do what I can. Gotta scratch those itches. Come on, where's the button I need? There you are. I think we go here, and then it'll take it straight down, and then we'll turn here. By the way, I would not be able to do this without nudge. Well, there'd be a way to do it. I'd have to do it a different way. Didn't give me the green line. Okay, cool. That one's in. Now we gotta get this one, which is gonna be this one. Should just be here. And then it will be here, I think. Yeah, buddy. There's actually a really nice symmetry to it. Let's do the same solution. 1, 2, 3. What am I doing? I'm just... let's put this one in first. Ooh, I'm gonna run out of space. But I think kind of is what it is. Maybe I'll come out the back. Oops. Almost 2 a.m. Yeah, I hear you. For me, it's almost 11 p.m. So, and I missed that direction as well. You must be on the East Coast. That's still off? And I'm just getting started, guys. I mean, yeah, it looks better. And now what are we gonna do? We gotta change these last 3. Let's see. I've still got 6 hours to go. I've only been going for 2 hours. So, you know. Okay, we're on this line here. All right, one more. So this hookup took like an hour and a half the last time I did it. And we knocked this out in like 15 minutes. I am not somebody that worries too much about whether or not if you can or can't, like floating, these floating things. I'm okay with them floating. I mostly don't want them in my way. Hey, cool. Now let's hook up B, which B's water bottles. We just hooked up B's B's nuts. we just hooked up B's empty canisters, right? Let's hook up the water bottles. So let's place these. I'm gonna set up the playlist to start watching the next waking cycle. Good luck and have fun going to bed. Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate you watching my content and enjoy. Okay, let's get down there. Now these, I think the only room I have left is to hug these directly to the ceiling. Where's the first one? First one's here. Where do these have to go? Yeesh. Ooh. I think there's one. Okay, good, there isn't. Oh, and then what did we say? We were gonna make these keep track, right? We're gonna make these water bottles, or these blue. Help us keep track of things. But not necessary now that we're a little bit more organized. So let's figure out where these are all going. Yeah, let's get the color on. And I know that I could set those to build with that color, but I don't want to. Hello. Autosave. I don't want to mess too much with that because I'll forget, and I don't know. I'm okay with just doing it custom. Okay. I feel like down this aisle, there's space. And then we could drop it down to get under these. Yeah, we can slide them in through here. And then they really need to come in this bank. It's this bank here. Problem is, if we bring it in through here, we have all this garbage that's already here in our way, which is super irritating, because that's really probably where this should go. Or, I know what we're gonna do. Maybe. Ugh. I just hate that I'm out of space. Like always. I swear, it doesn't matter how much space you plan, Satisfactory finds a way to suck it from you. This is so gross over here. Got it working, but wowzers. Well, I assume it works. Guess we don't know for sure. Yeah, our space is being taken up by these. Let's move these. We can make things a little bit better for ourselves. Can't move that. I mean, actually, we absolutely can. Okay. This thing's a little better. Let's see, if we push out when these drop down, not all of them, just these two, that'll give us a little bit more room as well. Okay, all right. We can go further. One more. Trying to reclaim some of this space. Perfect. Don't delete the wrong thing, Ken. That's how bad things happen. You start down the spiral of trying to figure out what the hell you deleted so you could put it back. All right, so there is a hair more space for us to work with. We have to fit the 28 inputs into these, not 28, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13, 14. Why is there 15? Why? Actually need this one. Okay, we don't. Okay, yeah. It's coming back to me. And then just one here. Yep, there's that blank spot over there. Okay. Let me think. Because what if, and I think I'm going to, I take this one and I bring it around this way. Okay? That means there's room above this one to come in and be fed into here, and then maybe there's room above this one to be come in and fed into there. Okay, that makes sense to me. So maybe we can do that and we can reclaim our space back. I need to get that one back. That one got deleted, that's good. That one got deleted. And then we don't need this one. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and build out it's 14. Let's build it out. It's 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we have room? We do. It's close. Crap, we're gonna have to. Nothing's ever easy, I swear. Come on. Come on, spacebar. Really? I was in the one dead spot? Okay. Let's see, 14 divided by 3 is 4 plus 2. Right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 2. That should keep us inside the lines. Belt logistics. Everybody's favorite thing. Okay, there's one. Oh my god, nothing's ever easy. Okay, and then Mr. 3 can go in here. It actually reminds me of one of those things we built a while ago in the subfloor, central storage in the old base. Let's put all these in. Make sure they fit. Because I got a feeling we're not gonna fit. I could jam. I may have to just jam them in close together. Gonna get funky with 3 high belts and 2 elevators. Yeah, I hear you. How do I subscribe? Well, there's a subscribe button. Okay, so yeah, let's pull this. I left myself too much space, or not enough space, or I don't know, however you want to say it. So there's 2 ways, there's 2 subscribes that you might be thinking about. There is just the free subscribe, right? Which is YouTube's, you know, it's like you following me. And then there's the join, which is to become a channel member, and that costs money, and you get access to my blueprints and my save files on my Discord. So those are the 2 versions of subscribe. All right, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. So this should work. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Okay, so we just need a tighter version. That's all. Okay, this is gonna work. I think this is gonna work. Oh God, Becky, just build where I need you to build, please. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, he clips through the wall, but he doesn't come out the other side. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna poke through. Ooh. Okay. We made it. These belts are gonna be jam-packed with, well, actually not jam-packed, they're gonna have 580 water bottles. Yeah, I was doing the extra space, but then I guess I ran out of that extra space. So that's gonna be what it will be, I think. Is my math okay? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. I have 2 left and I have 2 holes. It's like you know, when you're working on your car and you got extra screws left over, you don't, it's not good. Okay, that's in. Now, the whole point of this was to see if there was a way to make ourselves not so crazy. Give ourselves a little bit more space. move him. In the center he is. Okay. Helps a little. I mean, what's this gonna look like? Gonna have 14 of these? 14 of these? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I just bring them in and then turn them. I mean, I could then turn them again, and then I do the same thing over here. Ugh. Really grinds my gears. The irony is I don't need a lot of this stuff in here. Really what we should be doing don't need any of this. Hope I'm not making a dire mistake. Nope, we don't need it. Oh, ouch. This is the last thing we need. This is the only reason we need this floor, right? Is this input. Yeah, this is the solution. I've got it. This input right here. Hey, it's the only thing we really need on this floor.